I knew that I could never again raise my voice against the violence of the oppressed in the ghettos without having first spoken clearly to the greatest purveyor of violence in the world today, my own government.
What's going on, everybody? This is Coach Reg, aka Mr. In10sity, and my job is to invoke thought, help awaken the world's consciousness, one person at a time. Hopefully, that person is you. Now, this video, we're going through a very, very serious subject, and a lot of us are dying from it. A lot of us don't even know we have it, and it's the second worst cancer out there for men. Now, I'm going to get into prostate cancer. It is huge, and I don't think you understand how huge it is. I created a program, the Regeneration Program. It's dealing with erectile dysfunction, libido, but you don't understand. Your libido is going bad because your prostate may be failing. You may be having the early signs of prostate cancer. Now, a lot of you may not know what prostate is. You may not even know where your prostate glands are, your gland is. But I'm going to get into prostate cancer. How do you even know you have it and how you can prevent it from happening? Now, a lot of men that have my Regeneration Program, right? They don't realize the food that I'm giving them is actually going to help the nutrition to stop the onset of prostate cancer, because a lot of the men are actually going through it. Now, I'm going to help you understand. You must stop being tough and go to the doctor and get checked out. You have to. The little rectal exam is a small discomfort for something that you couldn't know, because here's the thing about prostate cancer. You don't even know it's coming until it's in the later stages, to the point where you're already diagnosed and they're going to try to put you on medication. It's about preventing this stuff from happening to you. A lot of us are more susceptible to it, and I'm going to get into what prostate cancer is. Now, prostate cancer is the most common form of cancer among men. And the statistics say that 1 in every 7 guys will be diagnosed with it in their lifetime, according to the National Cancer Institute. Now, the prostate is a walnut-shaped sized gland just below the man's bladder near the base of the penis. It's part of the reproductive system. It's to make the sperm survive through the journey through the woman's vaginal tract. The prostate does this by producing slightly alkaline fluid that acts like a little acid-blocking shield that helps sperm make their way to the woman's egg. And it also helps propel semen during the ejaculation. Now, they say if your dad or brother has been diagnosed with prostate cancer, the risk for you doubles, because they said it's in the genes. Now, I don't know how true that is. All I know is that's what they say. That's what the research says. All I know is when you have something in your family, it's usually caused by the habit that's built in your family, all right, the way we eat. If you have this certain family that's getting these certain diseases that because of what they eat, and somebody is getting this because what they eat, they have the same habits. But I don't know about it being in the genes, but I'm not going to disagree. I'm just going to share the facts, and you can make up your own mind for whatever you want. Now, they also say that the American Cancer Society estimates there will be 220,000 cases of prostate cancer in 2015 and 27,000 deaths. African Americans have a 60% higher chance of getting prostate cancer compared to other ethnic groups, and 150% risk of dying from it. That's crazy. In part because blacks tend to have more aggressive form. They are also more likely to develop prostate cancer at an earlier age than to have more in advanced stage when diagnosed. Let me tell you why. Because we put off going to the doctor for so long, we'll let it happen and happen and happen, and we don't even realize we're going through prostate cancer. So we'll let our erectile dysfunction and take the blue pills and blue pills and blue pills and blue pills to the point we go to the doctor one day and we have prostate cancer, and we could have prevented this before it even happened. I'm telling you right now. Now, also, African American men are 5 times more likely to develop prostate cancer more than other races, and researchers said that it's in the DNA that make us susceptible to prostate cancer. Now, in a study, a few things will make you more likely for a man to develop prostate cancer. The first one is when the man masturbates in his 20s, 30s, or 40s, it increased the risk of a man to develop prostate cancer. Now, I'm sure you're saying, like, well, how is that possible? Well, let me get into it, fellas, because I'm sure you're wondering, they're thinking, like, masturbation is good, but let me tell you why it's maybe not so good, and sexual intercourse is actually better than masturbation. I'm going to break down the science. Now, they say elevated levels of testosterone have been linked to higher rates of prostate cancer. Now, Also, it has high rates of increased libido. Now, you think it may be a good thing, but all the time it's not. Now, the more sexual intercourse a man has lowers risk of prostate cancer, especially if he's over the age of 50, and that's according to the study of Journal of Sexual Medicine. They said the biocontents of a man's semen is different than when he has sex with a woman than when he masturbates. It is possible that intercourse fires up the prostate and clears out toxins the way masturbation cannot. That makes sense because I don't know how the body seems to know, but when you're having intercourse with a woman, your prostate seems to be cleaning out its toxins. When you're masturbating, you're ejaculating, but your prostate is not cleaning itself. It's not cleaning the toxins out. So, which means that the more you're masturbating, it's holding on to them toxins, making you more susceptible to having prostate cancer, prostatitis, urinary tract infection. All stuff I'm going to get into, but when you're having sexual intercourse, it will release the toxins and clean that prostate out. Because always you want to clean the prostate out. Like I'm coming out with a detox program that's going to detox your whole body. I'm probably going to have that ready next week. I'm getting so many emails from the regeneration program. I have to put this off because I'm helping so many men on the other side. I will get to detoxing, but right now the regeneration program is overwhelming me, and I'm really trying to get everybody in there to help them out. Now, also, being overweight or obese will raise a man's risk of getting many forms of cancer, not just prostate cancer. It will put a man at risk for more aggressive forms of prostate cancer. Now, the reason why is because the body fat, particularly the body fat that forms around the midsection, is metabolically active, which promote the production of hormones, which encourage the spread of cancer cells. This means physical activity is a must. This is why I promote getting up off the couch, going in the gym, I don't care if it's 20 minutes a day, and start to burn that body fat off. Which is why I promote intermittent fasting so much, because when you're active and you're doing intermittent fasting, you're actually burning twice the amount of body fat than when you're not fasted. And that's why I promote it and make programs and all that stuff about it. You know what I do. You know I can help you out. What are you waiting for? Get somebody who knows what they're doing, or just figure out for yourself. But always, you got to go to the gym. Exercise is also good for the brain. Now, they also say that alcohol also increases the risk of prostate and other forms of cancer, because obviously alcohol has had tons of diseases, but you got to put the alcohol down, you got to put the beer down, you got to start having these drinks and going out all night, getting drunk every night. I'm telling you right now, you want to get drunk and go home, you're not even be able to get it up, but you're going to have a lot of other things that's going on with your body. Now I'm going to get into some more things. Now, they also say when a man has a vasectomy, a man is going to have a 10% more risk of getting prostate cancer. I don't know why. But also, the younger a man is when he gets a vasectomy, it also doubles the chances of getting prostate cancer as well. So, it might be reasons why you're getting a vasectomy. It might be reasons. All I know is, I'm giving you the facts, letting you know. Now, I'm also going to let you know that prostate cancer has a lot of symptoms that you can actually detect it with, and I'm going to get into those next. Now, signs that you may be having prostate cancer. If you have a difficulty urinating, like when you have the feeling you have to go and nothing comes out, or having to go more often, or the feeling that you have to go even when you stop, you might want to go to the doctor to get your prostate checked out. Next, if you haven't been experiencing pain while urinating, a symptom of infection of the urinary tract, it can also signal an infection of the prostate known as prostatitis. Right? So if you know that you've not been dealing with no dirty bras that's been burning or whatever, and you don't have nothing, you've been trying to be healthy, and you only been sleeping with one woman, and you know you don't have nothing, and you've still been burning, you can have a urinary tract infection, and you could be having prostatitis, and you might want to get that prostate checked. You don't understand how important this stuff is, fellas. You really got to, get a hold on it. Now, this is less common, but this is blood in the urine. This is caused by infections in the bladder or prostate, by kidney stones or BPH. In some cases, it's caused by a tumor in the prostate. All right? So if you have blood in the urine, go to the doctor to get that checked, because it could be caused by a lot of things, and you want to figure out what's causing these issues. Now, also, the next one is difficulty in keeping an erection, which is caused by atherosclerosis. This is a fatty buildup in the arteries which reduce blood flow to the penis, but it can also be due to a prostate tumor, which will interfere as well. Now, like I say, fat will clog all arteries, even the ones down there. And being that the midsection holds a lot of fat, it makes sense that it'll be holding a lot of fat around the arteries, all right, around that, which will constrict the blood flow to the penis. So it's going to be a very hard time for you, all right? So you might want to go ahead and get to the gym, get a program, get a nutritional program, start exercising and start burning some of that fat off so you can start adding years to your life and stop, taking years off your life by sitting on a couch or doing whatever you're doing unhealthy. Stop stressing your body. If you're at the age of 45 and you be going through prostate cancer or prostate, malfunction, erectile dysfunction, or whatever you may be going through, and you've been eating bad, well, that's a huge part of it, because there's certain things you can eat that will, reverse prostate, failure. But you got to get a hold on it right now and go get your prostate checked. Like literally, set an appointment right now after you watch this video or tomorrow, or whatever you want to do. Go to the doctor. Stop being so goddamn tough and say, I don't want his finger up my ass. Well, listen, it's better a finger up your ass getting your prostate checked than a needle in your freaking arm getting chemotherapy. You tell me which one you want to do. I know which one I want to do. I don't got no pride when I'm saying that we can actually double chance of us getting it. Let's keep it real, y'all. Come on, man. We gotta stay on this earth. We are kings. We gotta be here for our families. Stop being so tough and go get checked. Next, blood and semen. Now, this is very uncommon, but you can have blood and semen. If I have blood in my semen, I'm running right to the ER. All right, right to the ER, and I'm going to go get to a doctor and check, because I know something's really bad going on up in me. The next one is chronic. This is a huge one. Now, chronic constipation and other intestinal issues. Because the prostate gland is located below the bladder and in front of the rectum, a tumor in this area can interfere with digestive function, but an enlarged prostate can cause digestive issues. Also, chronic digestion issues and constipation issues can be caused by early indications of colon cancer. I know you've heard of that cancer, all right? Being surrounding the area, it might affect your digestion because of an enlarged prostate, so you want to get that checked as well. Now, also, if you're having pains in the lower back, hips, or upper thighs, unexplained pain that you didn't do nothing, you just have pain, like tenderness and things of that nature in these areas, are signs of trouble. So you want to get that checked as well. Now, if you have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and you're really gotta go, but you haven't been drinking that much water, or you don't have a reason, you just gotta go, you want to go get checked, because there's a reason why you're having it. Also, it can be also caused by an overactive bladder, so you want to go get that checked as well. The next one is if you have leakiness, all right? If you're you don't have to go to the bathroom, but you keep on leaking, that's a huge sign of prostate failure, prostate cancer, or some kind of prostate issue. You want to go get checked. And the next one is if you're over 50. When you can become over 50, you become less sexually active, your body's breaking down, you probably haven't taken care of yourself, and you could get prostate failure. So the more of this video is to go get checked out. Now, I also neglected something about a certain supplement that you take, which I'm going to do in my next video, because it's going to be about helping you out with prostate cancer, and you might want to get on it. I really neglected it, and I pre-apologize for this, because I talked about it a lot, but I only promoted one of them. I didn't promote the other one. So we're going to get into that next video. But so besides that, you really want to go get checked. Stop being so tough, because too many of us are dying. Too many of us are dying, people. All right? We really want to be here with our families. You really want to be here. You got a family member, father, brother, uncle that has died of prostate cancer. Think about how this person was eating. Think about if this person went to the doctor, and I can guarantee probably this person wasn't eating good and probably didn't go to the doctor to get their prostate checked. I got my prostate checked about 2 months ago, and it was good. But I had to go through the uncomfortableness of it to understand that if I got to do this to live for another 30, 40 years, well, so be it, because I love my children, I love my woman, and I want to be here for all of them. You have to make a decision whether you want to be here for all of them. All right? I have a regeneration program if you want to sign up. All right, still opening and signing up. A lot of stuff in there is going to help you reverse that prostate failure, but you want to go get checked to figure out what's going on with you. So, besides that, this is Coach Reg, a.k.a. Mr. In10sity, and my job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully, that person is